Before I start my speech, I would like to ask, how many people here have Line? Can you please raise your hand? Okay, thank you. So we all know that when chatting with others online, we can send cute Line stickers, right? Here is a piece of news about Line stickers. 2 months ago, the illustrator of this cat sued another illustrator for copying her illustration. And for the sake of clarity, I will name the illustrator of this cat Alice and the other illustrator Bob. So when Alice found out that Bob copied her illustration, Alice said that, "I created my cat first." However, Bob replied, "My cat has nothing to do with your cat. I created my cat on my own." We may start to wonder, so who is more justified, Alice or Bob? And to analyze this situation, we need to know a little bit more about copyright. Therefore, I would like to share some information by answering these questions. First, what is copyright and why is it important? And second, what does copyright law protect? And third, what is copyright infringement? And hopefully, you can answer all these questions after my sharing. So let's begin. First, what is copyright? Copyright law protects literary works like novels and essays, and also drawings, photographs, and even websites. Copyright is a protection that prevents people other than the creator themselves from using their works. In other words, copyright grants the creator the exclusive right to copy, publish, and sell his works. And if someone violates the copyright law, he or she may end up paying lots of fines and staying in jail for 3 years. So why is copyright so important to our society? Since the creator can enjoy all the benefits that derive from the work, they're more willing to create innovative works. And after knowing what copyright is, here comes our second question. So what does copyright law protect? Copyright law protects original works. This means that the works needs to be created independently. It is not copied by others, from others. After knowing what copyright law protects, here comes our final question. What is copyright infringement? Copyright infringement occurs when the copyright owner's right is violated. And there are mainly 2 ways to judge if one copied from another's work. First, we can observe if the former work and the later work look similar. For example, we may think that these 2 cats look similar, right? However, these don't, right?
Yes.
Okay. And besides similarity, we may also see if the original work is exposed publicly. For example, we may consider Shakespeare's play to be universal accessible. However, my diary, on the other hand, is unreachable. Therefore, if someone happened to create a story that is similar to what was written in my diary, he or she must have written it independently. This means that that person didn't copy my work. Now that I have answered all these questions, here comes a quick review. First, copyright is the exclusive right that grants the creator to publish, copy, and sell his works. And second, copyright law protects original works. And third, speaking of copyright infringement, there are mainly 2 ways of judging: similarity and accessibility. After all these explanations, I believe that you have a better idea of copyright. So now, please recall the story I mentioned in the beginning of my speech. Alice is the creator of this cat, and Bob is the illustrator of this cat. Alice claims that Bob copied my cat, but Bob said no. So who is more justified? Let's go step by step. First, can Alice obtain her cat's copyright? Drawing is undoubtedly one of the subjects that copyright protects. But second, is the work original? There's a part of news that I haven't told you yet. When Alice accused Bob, another person claims that Alice copies her cat. And this questions Alice's cat's originality. If the person's claim is true, Alice's cat is not protected by the copyright law at all. To conclude, if you would like to publish your work in the future, make sure that you did not copy from others' work. Besides, next time when you are going to copy the entire book or record the professor's lecture without permission, you should pay more attention. Self-check if you violate the copyright law before you do so. And if you would like to learn more about copyright, you can check the website of the Intellectual Property Office, PME.